Greetings, human beings! I'm here to talk about a subject very close to my heart, community. It was a deeply introspective, often raw, homage-y, brilliantly written piece by Dan Harmon, and it celebrated our weirdness and the parts of ourselves that we are embarrassed about, but in ways that were never shown before on television. It was canceled less than a week ago, and my whole brain is still crying. It was one of my favorite shows. If you're anything like me, in the past few days you've uttered phrases like darkest timeline and my emotions and 6 seasons and a movie. We didn't get that. We got 5 seasons and no movie, which feels like a great injustice, but maybe, just maybe, it's okay. All right, hear me out. Community was brilliant. But think about this. How many shows that you've loved went on so long that they lost the very magic that made them extraordinary in the first place? Heroes, The Office, True Blood, Twin Peaks, The X-Files, How I Met Your Mother. I could go on, and I probably enraged half of you. But to me, these are great examples of shows that were once good, but lived far beyond their shelf life. Perhaps our usual model of throwing more money and more seasons at excellent but worn-down writing staffs is not the best. Think about beloved shows like The Original Office, Extras, and Cowboy Bebop. These shows all had limited runs with set endpoints and to this day endure in many hearts. Perhaps Community will be one of those shows that lives on for us because it didn't get the chance to disappoint, minus the 4th season. Maybe making people spend 6 years in community college makes no sense, and continuing the show would feel just as forced as keeping up with your own college friends. But is there still hope? We've been clamoring for Netflix to save Community like they did another unjustly canceled show, Arrested Development. Maybe we could have a true final season that ties up the plot in a satisfying way. I know Harmon is capable, but even he has reservations about this, as he explained in a Tumblr post. If you want to know the God's honest truth, part of my was coming from the unsettling thought of your passion for campaigns being once again exploited by this rather unfair, somewhat backward system, one that now treats you like it's your responsibility to keep a show alive, like a corporation is doing you a favor by feeding you low-grade opiate through a regulated tube. You deserve better. Harmon is right. This was a show that could not be measured using the traditional methods, and hopefully the suits will realize that. Community is the kind of show that, if struck down, may become more powerful than you could possibly imagine. It seems really weird that I'll have no new Community gift sets to look over, no new Dean outfits, and no new chances for the show to obliterate the fourth wall. The comedy was so intelligently crafted and executed, the characters were so lovingly flawed and simultaneously proud and ashamed. The spoofs always had enough originality that they never felt tired or cliched, from Star Wars to Die Hard to Breakfast Club, to Scream, to Claymation, to Christmas, to paintball, to blanket forts, to lava. Nothing ever felt brittled, and even when it was heading that way, it still succeeded. So if anything, take consolation that we got all of that, and know that it could have been worse. We could have gotten the brown coat treatment. 1 season and a movie. Even if it's gone, hey, at least it was here.